And we are live. Dubs in the chat, on time stream, on time, let's go. Dubs, www, likethe.com. This episode of the This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch show. Take 3. This episode of the Philly Phil Twitch show is brought to you by Leatherman. I bought some new Leathermans. They'll be in the mail tomorrow. They'll be here tomorrow. They're on the way, chat. This Philly Phil Twitch show is brought to you by supporters and viewers like you and your generous Cash App donations. $10 gets you a Pittsburgh gram and keeps the show rolling. Let's start the show. Hoo hoo hoo. Hoo hoo. It's Thursday. You see the 2 computers. You know what that means. We got the notes. If I don't take notes, I'm a B word. I'm a female dog. Place your bets. Early on in the show, is he going to take notes or not? What are we betting? We betting a shot of alcohol. If you get the bet right, then you smoke some green. Oh, it's your game. You can play it however you want to play it. If you wanted to do other things that I can't say on this platform, things that sound like method. If you wanted to smoke some method, less on the ethid, more on the first part of that word. All right, we got the notes out. It's the hottest day in Pittsburgh. Hottest day this year. I'm saying that because I feel the sweat. I just started sweating. I just turned off the fan for this show. Okay. Single women, 39, admits she hit the wall. Men don't see her. It's like, yo, we've been stuck on this same, like, 39 single mother. I feel like we watching the same videos. So, chat, if you recognize this video from the last thing we watched, drop a comment. And before you drop a comment, get you a Leatherman. What's in your pocket? If it ain't a Leatherman, it ain't right.
So I'm a 39-year-old teenager because the summer I turned pretty is my show right now. If you know me, like, you know my dog's like my world. Like, he's always...
Okay, so she's a teenager because of, what did she say? Because she's pretty or something? No, she's a teenager because y'all female dogs are childish. Y'all have a teenager's mindset. Y'all are children. Women are children. Treat women like they're children.
With me? Oh, wait. Quick little PSA for everyone who keeps saying that women in their 30s and 40s are old, because we're not old.
They are old. They're, at that age, the birth is a high risk. A high risk of either the unborn not living, not making it to life, or the host of the parasite dying. Because women are parasites.
Basically, with me talking about being single at 39 years old. And I feel like I have so much to offer. I feel like I'm genuinely a good person. I have a good job.
Single at 39 years old, you have nothing to offer. And we just want to get a young 18-year-old.
I have a good feeling. I'm a good person. I'm not just saying that. I feel like I have a lot of green flags. I'm like 10 men out there being single at 39. Like,
women want a man who's lived life and accumulated wealth and accumulated experiences. Men want a woman at the beginning of her life, day one. You know what I'm saying? On her 18th birthday, her first day of adulthood, she's done nothing. She's still got her V card. You know what I'm saying? She doesn't have bad habits. She's 39 years old with 39 years of bad habits that you can't train out of her. Like, it'd be no problem if it's like, hey, you know, you chew, you smack when you chew. Maybe you should close your mouth. And then she just learns to close her mouth. Sure, it's no problem. Like, if we could teach y'all out of y'all bad habits, it wouldn't be no problem. But y'all are stuck in y'all bad habits and in y'all ways. So,
like, to them, that's like a red flag because they think,
man, no matter how impressive you think you are and how much of a green flag you think you are, if men don't want to date you and you can't find the man that you want, you're not a green flag, man.
that everyone over the age of 25 is basically expired and like doomed for life. Alright, so I'm single, I'm 39 years old, and something that I don't see people talking about is how invisible you can feel being a woman who's in her late 30s, going to 40.
You feel invisible because you are invisible. Like, you know what I'm saying? After 30-year-old women, they're invisible to me. I'm not looking at them. I'm not, you know what I'm saying, giving them attention. I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not looking in their direction, giving them attention or acknowledgement. Y'all are invisible to us the same way the average man is invisible to women. Like, it's perfectly fine to do it back to them. They can do it to us. We can be invisible to them, but oh no, she's 40 years old and she's invisible to me. No, you look at her, you acknowledge her. She's a queen. She slays. Blah blah blah. Okay, she's such a queen. What does she bring to the table? Well, nothing. She doesn't cook. She doesn't clean, and she can't have your kids. But she's in your wallet. You know, she's gonna spend your money. Yeah. Don't you want her to spend your money? No.
Sure, beyond, and you feel like you're invisible. Like, at least that's how I feel. I feel like no one notices me, and I'm not talking about men. I'm just talking about, like, in general, like, going through life. Like, no one really celebrates the single woman. No one really cares. Like, I just keep to myself, and, like, others, like, they're living their life. Like, they have their families, their kids, you know, doing their things. And it can be really isolating sometimes. And I want to know if anyone else feels like this. Like, it's great to be independent and all. Like,
okay, so she became a 40-year-old failure of life. If you don't want to become a 40-year-old failure of life, get married at 18. Like, it's not the end of the world. They have divorces. It's perfectly fine to get divorced.
Glad I'm able to, like, support myself and do everything that I want to do, basically, but at the same time, I feel super invisible to everyone around me. The lack of accountability in women today is astonishing, and I don't mean a little bit. I mean,
okay, and that's it. 2 minutes. 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the title of the video, The 30-Year-Old Woman. What did we learn? Nothing. I know that she's 30 years old and she's not having a good time being single. That's about it. I don't know.
I have a TikTok going a little viral right now because it ended up triggering a whole group of women. Essentially what I said is that there are women that will leave their marriage simply because she isn't happy, yet men will tolerate years of disrespect in order to maintain the commitment that he makes.
I mean, she said the truth, though. She's unhappy. There's no other reason than she just wanted to ruin a good thing because she thinks the grass is greener.
That marriage. Is it just me, or does it feel like social media wants everybody's marriages to fail? It feels like there is so much encouragement to get divorced, especially.
I was about to say, it's social media wanting everybody's marriage to fail, and it's women promoting sabotage your own marriage, fail your own marriage. Your marriage should fail. Why are you being a good wife? Why are you being a good wife? Your marriage should fail. Be a horrible person so your marriage fails. That's woman advice.
Actually, for men, I just went down the rabbit hole of red pill content, and it's so crazy because the men who watch red pill content, they all have the same outlook, where even if abuse is happening in the relationship, usually they're the abusers, right?
She probably deserved it.
That you have to stick around.
Ma'am, I never said that. I don't care what women do. I just say that you can't complain about the choices that you made in life. You say that guy is violent, was an abuser. Don't tell me you didn't see that before getting married. People don't just change, man. If he's a violent guy, he's always been a violent guy. Just think about it. He doesn't know I'm a chill, relaxed guy. And he keeps yelling all the time. And he's angry all the time. And he punches the walls. And he screams. Are you telling me that you didn't see the signs that he was violent? No, ma'am, you're ignorant. You either ignored the red flags or didn't want to see them because you were in love. And I'm not just saying that's for women. It's the same for men. If you're dealing with a crazy woman that breaks everything around the house and yells and screams, my guy, it's your fault. You chose that woman. I don't care what people do with their lives. I really don't. But then you don't get to complain about it on TikTok.
And you're taking the easy way out by getting a divorce. The easy way out.
Okay, so I was married 8 years and I'm single now, and so I'm making a new list of my non-negotiables. And this isn't.
I mean, it is the easy way out because the thing is, till death do y'all part. One of y'all have to die. I'm with changing the laws that you can, you know what I'm saying, expedite that process. We could put it like that.
I think it was my ex, great guy. I just, I'm a different person now, so I just.
Another example, guys, that women leave marriages just because they're a different person now. That doesn't mean anything. It's just because she felt a certain way.
Okay, let me just explain something to people like this who judge single moms with multiple children and fathers. Women should not be.
But then if you could do that, then everybody just want to be, you know what I'm saying, illin with their partner. So there would have to be like well, y'all have to be together for 50 years before you can get the money and stuff. So if you, before 50 years, you ain't get no money.
The same relationships, fear of judgment. I have 4 girls, and it's my job to show them how a man should.
4 girls and 3 baby daddies. At what point do you start taking accountability, man, that you don't know how to pick men? How can you make a kid with a guy without knowing him or his personality and then say, well, it's better for me to be single because that relationship was toxic? How didn't you not see that before having a child? As I told you, no accountability.
Love me correctly. I should love man correctly. And if that's not happening, the relationship is not required.
Accountability is the kryptonite to women. The day I turned 18 and became a man, I became accountable. I no longer started ducking that word. I fully embraced accountability. As soon as I became a man, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, we was playing baseball, and I broke the window. Here's $20. You know what I'm saying? Let's fix the window. Not, oh, let's just hide my head, and let's hide the bat, and put the ball underneath the bed or something. It's like, no, you did it. It ain't nothing, you know what I'm saying? Just get it fixed.
I moved in with my son and daughter-in-law in May.
Like, women will sit there and argue with you. Oh, ma'am, you just hit my car. You should have watched where you go. It's like they're just deflection, no accountability. You should have did this, and it's a moon rising, and Mars is in retrograde, Mercury is in retrograde. It's just everything but accountability will come out of a woman's mouth.
I moved from Kansas to Oregon to escape.
It's like, yeah, you know what, you're right. I was driving a little fast. I didn't hit the brakes in time. I rear-ended you. Here's my information. Here's my insurance, and we want to, you know what I'm saying, buff that out.
A 10-year relationship.
That's a proper adulting. Anything other than that is childish and is women.
With a narcissist.
Again, guys, another example. You stayed in that relationship for 10 years. You want to tell me that you only now realize that he was a narcissist. You didn't realize that he was a liar or toxic or a narcissist only after 10 years.
So a woman's pushing narcissism on a man. Everything about a woman first applied to them. So I believe that the woman was a narcissist. I don't believe that the man was a narcissist. Anything a woman says, apply it to them. He wore makeup and he liked heels. No, that doesn't sound like a man. That sounds like something that you did.
No, man, you don't have any accountability. It's your fault for being in that relationship. I would understand if you were dating for a few months and you didn't see his true face, but after...
Women project their own, whatever they do because they can't fathom or understand anything external or outward. Like, they can't fathom anybody else's experience. They're such narcissisms. They're such narcissists.
You seen it, you break up with him. You don't stay in a relationship for 10 years and then complain that he was a narcissist.
And if you think you're having a bad day, just know that somewhere out there's a girl paying rent on an apartment her man crashes at full time. One message I can't stand, a man said to me, which I get at least once a day, can I ask you a question? No, you fucking cannot. And you've already asked one question by asking me that. Fuck off.
A boy, man, is picking up in T-minus 15 minutes to go in.
But you talk to him, though, and you set up a date with him. Like, if it's... So why are you with him? Just for free food or something? She's clearly about to go on a date with a man she doesn't like.
You see how many women, 8 men, 8 going on dates with men, but somehow seems all over the world are taking these women to dates, are contacting them, want to be in a relationship with them. My guy, if you want to be in a relationship with a woman like this just because she looks
like, I'd be cool at home chilling, playing PlayStation. Like, I don't need you to be doing this. It's cool. I never hit you up in the first place.
to you, you have
Would
problems.
it be me?
Stop being a simp.
Leatherman. You got a Leatherman in your pocket, pal.
What are we supposed to do? Because I'll see someone and I think, oh, they're cute, because I know I'm attracted to men. But I think that's the problem. I haven't gone on a date in a year, over a year actually. I just don't like anyone. I don't even know if it's me being super picky or there's just nothing to pick from.
Like, I just think that most men, the majority of men, are just so fucking boring. And they don't have any emotional depth. Like,
Yeah, most men, average dudes like a nerd. You know what I'm saying? The glasses. He just wants to play chess and Dungeons and Dragons. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't need dopamine hits and to be on an emotional roller coaster ride.
Okay, guys, let me tell you a story about this woman. I started my channel 3 years ago in 2022, even though I had a lot of guys saying that they watched my channel for 5 years, even though it's been only 3 since I made it. And this woman was one of the first women that I did a video on. She was in like the first 5 or 10 videos. And she was talking shit about men back then. And now, 3 years later, she's still single and still talking shit about men.
Same
And
position.
it's sad to see. By the way, guys, in case you
No, it's not sad. I don't care. I'm impartial.
because those videos are no longer on YouTube. I had to delete over 150 videos, but they're on my Patreon. In case you want to see them, the link of my Patreon is in the description of the video.
Because the way I'm set up, I'd have went back and watched some videos.
It is a free realization that men only care about how a woman looks. Like, there's so much dating advice on how to please a man. No, just be hot. Like, you don't ever hear about a hot girl not getting a second date.
I did that. I blocked women because I saw it.
I mean, attractive, be attractive, have something going with you, have some like hobbies or have, you know what I'm saying, something you like to do, a personality, something. You can't just be hot and just sitting there like a pile of rocks.
Flags even though they were hot. Or I just tried to sleep with them and then I ghosted them. It didn't happen just once, man. It happened multiple times. So no, if a guy is smart, why would he go
Do like a girl that's smart, you know what I'm saying, some intelligence, a little kiki, you know what I'm saying, can we laugh?
for the crazy hot chick? Because it's fun at the beginning, but then she makes you regret your life.
You'll wrap it up. I'm either unapproachable as hell or chopped. There is no in between. I think I can count on these 3 fingers and that's man come up to me. Like, I'm gonna have to find my man on Snapchat. Ooh, can I tell my children that?
35 to me is basically 40. How am I 40 in 5 years? Like, I cannot get over that. Like, what? Where has 15 years my life gone? Oh, anyway, we won't go into that.
Chasing chats, having a roster, having a hot girl summer, being a tier 4, that's what it meant, man.
Like, you know what, I was at school. I didn't want to settle down at all. I was too busy acting the fucking dick with all my mates. And then there were some girls at school, there's always these girls, right? They're friends of mine, they're great. But they had tunnel vision when they were like 19. They're like, I'm going to find the hot, really nice guys, I'm going to snatch them, I'm going to settle down. And that's what they did.
That's what women, that used to be the vibe of women. That was everybody's mind frame in 1950s. Yes, I'm 19. I should be finding a husband and then be with that husband for the rest of my life. These last 20, 30 years, women should like, oh, let's just have a hot girl summer and be ran through. Oh yeah, I'll settle down and get married when I'm 40 and have 0 eggs and I've been with over 100 people. Oh yeah, that sounds so enticing to men. Every man just wants some ran through with no eggs. I'm saying a DNA dead end.
And they have got all the ones of me. And by the time most kind of
Y'all women be DNA dead ends.
party gals and ones that didn't want to settle down, now want to settle down, they're all gone.
Yeah, and what do? Instead of trying to understand men and how men think and acting and becoming the woman that men want, you just trash on men on TikTok. You just complain about men and swear and become very, very masculine. And then you complain more because you rebel men even more. Yeah.
They're all taken.
what happened to the guys that are like, let me come pick you up and let's go to dinner so I can get to know you? Not, let me come over so I can get to know you.
Oh, that's easy. They're already taken.
It's we ain't doing dinner dates. It's come meet me at this coffee spot. I ain't picking up nothing. You know what I'm saying? Provide your own transportation. Gas is expensive.
They've already got wives, the girlfriends. They're sorted. They're settled down. They don't need you. Just when you were chasing Chance and Jocks and all these guys, all the F-boys.
They're sorted.
When you were chasing them, they were with the good girls. The ones that actually look after them, care for them, and appreciate stuff. When they do go for them, they appreciate it. They just respect it.
See, this is what we need to remember as women. A man could literally be dating the most beautiful, funny, talented, amazing person, like their dream girl. But if they're battling demons up there,
She's basic AF with a face full of makeup, and she thinks she's beautiful. It's like, girl, you're mid AF. It's like, you know how there's a filter, like there's on them. I don't want to say any names. The filters, and I developed an unfilter. Like I could see the face without the makeup. Like just basic without all that. Like that makeup doesn't. You know what I'm saying? My filter is unfiltering the makeup.
whether that's unprocessed trauma or they're narcissists, they don't have their shit together, they're not where they want to be in their career. That's a big one.
Ma'am, how do you know that you were the dream girl for that guy? That you say
She's mid AF.
How do you know this? Because he told you. Men lie. He probably
She's a Ohio 6.
he lied to you just to sleep with you. And then he didn't fumble you, man. He went after another woman, man.
They feel lost in life. They are struggling with those things, no matter how amazing you are as a person.
And Ohio 6 is a Pittsburgh 4.
Or whether they're a dream girl, they're still gonna fumble. Yeah, if a man's gonna fumble, they're gonna fumble regardless of anything to do with you. It's what's going on.
What did I tell you? They put all the blame on men. She has no accountability. No accountability. She thinks she's
Yep, we said that, 15 minutes earlier? Women in accountability beat you to it.
perfect. She's the dream woman, and she takes all the accountability and puts it on men.
inside their heads. Also, don't ever believe.
It's not like it's just one woman, a handful of women. A study. What's the group size of a study in the scientific words? Our group size. It's not just a group. You know the word. It's all of women.
Says they all lie through their teeth. Like,
Okay, man, so how do you know he didn't lie to you?
A sample size or something like that.
How? You don't, man. So everything you said had no point.
I got asked to go on a date the other day, but he wanted to get coffee and then go on a walk.
Sounds lit. Like, a coffee date to me is like, hey, we could go to a coffee date, get a coffee. The coffee date could be like 15 minutes, and then we can do something else from the coffee date. Like, y'all act like time stops and the world just ends. Everybody falls off the face of the planet after the coffee date. It's like, yo, you're still like 24 hours in the day. We could go from the coffee date to something else. It's like, oh, I was vibing with you after the coffee date. Let's go to the disco club. Yeah, it's kind of weird. You know what I'm saying? We dressed up in disco clothes and underneath a disco ball at 1 p.m. But, whatever. It's the vibes.
Mind you, the only picture
All I'm saying is, in my mind, the coffee date could lead to somewhere else. There's more hours in a day. We can go, whatever.
me outside on my Instagram are me at a beach outside the country. All the other pictures of me are in heels, dressed up, makeup done, hair done. What about me tells you I would want to go get coffee?
A woman hears the coffee date and says, so we're just going to go to coffee and that's it. You want to spend $5, $15 on coffee? I'm deleting his number. I'm going to block him.
You ain't going to walk.
And then there was the one woman who was like, what was that, like 4 videos ago? She was like, oh, we was on a long dinner date, and if we would have just got coffee, we could have ended that, could have got up out of that earlier. So, like, there was a woman agreeing that coffee dates have their place. Leatherman. Mine's is coming in the mail tomorrow. New Leatherman, who this? New Leatherman on the way, let's go. Leatherman.
Because you can see she's a...
What about me tells you I would want to go get coffee and go on a walk?
Yeah, guys, it's your fault. Why do you go after gold diggers? Because you can see she's a gold digger from her pictures. Oh, and by the way, man, so you understand, you don't want to go on walks and coffee dates because you want the guy that has money and puts in the efforts to take you to expensive dinners. And guys...
Like, it's kind of crazy. You want a man with money to waste money on you. It's like, none of that is beneficial. Like, it's all a waste. I can see if it's like, hey, let's meet up our first date at the stock exchange and we invest in a portfolio. You know what I'm saying? And 5 years from now, we're up 20K. It's just, throw this money away. Hey, when we first meet each other, take out a wad of $100 bills and then just burn them. If you don't want to do that, I'm not the girl for you.
Is want to see if you're a gold digger, so they want to go on walks and at coffees. That's the paradox of dating, man.
Stop asking me stupid fucking
If
questions.
I could date a guy, we could get a soda and some combos, a bag of combos, and it don't even gotta be a piece. We could split a bag of combos and just, you know what I'm saying, go to the river and throw rocks in the river. You know what I'm saying? Hit each other with sticks.
Oh, and she acts like a man. Why would you want to date a man? Why? Because her voice sounds like a man. Like a weak man, but a man nonetheless.
Younger women don't just date older men for their money. I can't speak for everyone, but I can speak for myself. People are always asking, what is it about an older man? What do you like about an older man? And I'm here to tell you, they usually have more tradition.
Yeah, let's say. So they have money. That's the first thing. Money. They like their frame. There's an older experience.
Traditional values and
There are
roles
things to
chivalry
old
is
men.
real. They make women feel special and loved and adored in a way that I personally have never seen a guy my age or even 5 years older do.
Okay, man, do you understand why that is? Because to a man your age, you're not special. You can find another woman exactly like you after 5 minutes. To a guy that is 20 years older than you, you are special. Because you're not like women his age. He will value you more, man. He will treasure you more. He will act differently with you than with a woman his age. That's the truth. If you're 30 to a guy that is 50, you're more special. That's the actual truth. You can call me misogynist, but that's the truth.
Hopefully they are already established if they're like 20 years older than me. I would at least hope that they are established in life.
But why, if you can sum up, why do you think that dating is in kind of a quagmire right now? Yeah, well, she's sitting on her phone all the time.
Okay, so they all want to be 304s. They all want to be fast women and bring nothing to the table. I am the table. No, you can't be the table because the table is the relationship. What do you bring to the relationship? You can't bring a relationship to the relationship because then you're actually not bringing a relationship to the relationship. It's not the flex you think it is.
But the experience of a woman on the phone is very different from the experience of a man on social media specifically. So she's on her Instagram and she's just getting endless likes, endless attention, endless DMs, endless comments.
That's why I tell you guys, if you're in a long relationship with a woman and she doesn't want to give up Instagram, let her go. Run away. She values Instagram and attention and likes and validation from strangers more than your love. If she loves you, if she likes being in a relationship with you, why does she need Instagram? Why? If you're everything to her, why does she need Instagram? Oh, because you're not everything to her. She needs a man and also Instagram so she can have options in case you leave, or in case something happens, or in case she finds somebody better.
And it's like just validating, it's building this ego, yes, that isn't really earned, that, whereas a guy doesn't have experience at all, yes, and so you're not just competing with, the guys in the club, or the guys in the workplace, or the guys in the socials, you're competing with every single that is in the DMs.
Listen, I date men that are worth over $50 million, which means that if you think asking for a black card being sent to you by just a regular person is, like, not achievable, you need to raise your standard.
According to the U.S. Census Bureau, men in the U.S. who are not married, any race, at least 5'2" tall, any weight, earning at least $200K per year, the population is 1.1%. If we change that to not obese, it is 0.65%. If we add at least 6 feet tall, it comes to 0.11%. And if we add $400K per year minimum, it comes to 0.019%. And without showing my own data, I am 0.06% in case this psycho comes after me. The median salary for men in the U.S. is around $49K per year, and the median height is 5'9". There's an epidemic of women on my TikTok who think that there's a plethora of men out there they're attracted to who are making millions of dollars. Then, if you can even find them, you have to hope that those 0.019% are even going to want to be with you, or even be a good partner. Statistically, obviously, if your standards start and revolve around height and money, you're going to be alone forever, or you're going to marry an unhealthy person. If instead you prioritize values such as communication, accountability, effort, self-development, it's much likelier that you won't end up like Nurse Ratchet over here.
So I've just given up with dating altogether, and I'm preparing for a lonely single life. I have my dogs. I have a good job. I have a gym. I love the gym. I could live in the gym. It's my second home.
She got a gym, but it don't look like she go to it.
And someone's making some great choice. I'm sorry why I actually need a man for. I don't need any grief.
Got a gym, don't look like she use it.
Then why are you complaining on TikTok? Why are you making this video? Just live your life, man. By the way, guys,
I can bet she got a kitchen too. And I can tell you she using the kitchen more.
If you're so successful at work, you wouldn't need TikTok. If you're so happy in your life being alone, you wouldn't need validation from strangers on TikTok. You wouldn't seek attention from TikTok.
I'm quite stressful enough. I don't need to question who you're going to be seeing, who's posted your life, and what girls you're going to be chatting to. You're sleeping with multiple people, but I need to check their eyes. Like, I'm picky, and you're not, and...
Yes, man, that's
I'm not picky.
Because you're picky, and you have unrealistic standards.
I'm trying to pass on these genetics. I cannot afford to be picky. Anything move? Is it breathing? Does it have a pulse?
I take my own time over worrying. It's just not worth it. It's not worth it. I choose a quiet life. A life I curate, that you don't fuck up.
I don't think men leave happy homes. I think they leave once that respect is gone. I have been divorced for 8 years. I was with my ex-husband for a total of 10 years, and we had a child together, and these are some of the things that I have learned along the way. And no, it did not come overnight, but ladies, listen up. If you want true loyalty from a man, ladies, you've got to stop making your husband or significant other the punchline for your social media likes and the gossip ring for your girlfriends. And don't forget,
if you're a guy and your wife has TikTok, you're a scene.
That's some op-ish. You know what I'm saying? I'm the punchline of every one of your jokes. I would have thought you were my #1 op.
You're a scene, my guy.
Oh, twice.
respect is like oxygen for a man. You take it away long enough, and I'm gonna tell you what, honey, he is gonna suffocate. And men don't just wake up one day and just decide to leave. Men leave after the same repetitive days, like coming home after working hard all day, to them nagging, complaining, moaning, and griping. This in the ear as soon as they walk in the door. And sometimes you hear these women say, I don't know what happened, he just changed. Or maybe he just adjusted to the way that you've been treating him.
People don't just change. The behavior that you see now, built up from childhood, people don't just change overnight.
He adjusted to the way you were treating
He
him.
doesn't just become violent after a year. No, he was like that. He showed you signs that he was like that. You ignored them. Good for you, ma'am. I don't care. But don't complain about it on TikTok.
Mosquito repellent.
Mosquito repellent ain't getting you a Leatherman, I'll tell you that. I tell you that. Leatherman, buy 2. In case you lose one, makes a great gift.
And some of you I know are gonna say, well, it sounds like he just can't handle a strong woman then. No, I'm pretty sure he can handle a strong woman. He doesn't want to handle a disrespectful one. So when your husband gets home from work, hug him, tell him you love him, how much you appreciate him, how much you're thankful for the hard work that he does to provide for your family. Because I'm telling you,
I don't need them words of affirmation. Words of affirm. I don't need that ish. I'm cool.
you're not going to be on the other side of the fence.
What percentage of women are even marriageable?
A great percent statistically, if you want to know tattoos, no diet, under the age of
You
30.
gotta affirm women. You gotta tell them every day. Oh, you're pretty. Oh, you did a good job. It's like I don't need you to tell me that every day. It's like I heard you say it once, so I believed you when you said it. So okay, the last I checked, oh, she thought I'm pretty. Okay, yeah. No, every day. Oh, you're pretty, hon. Oh, you look good, baby. Oh, yes. Oh, every day.
Yes.
It's like, do they have like goldfish or what's the bird, the parrot brain, where you just forget every 24 hours? Yes, I said you look good, honey.
There's a couple more they added into it, but it's like in the book of numbers. Like not
Yeah, I'll let you know if it changes. I shouldn't have to say it every day.
no other kids.
3%.
Yeah.
And so it becomes
Last time you asked me, you look good, and nothing's changed until I tell you an update. You know what I'm saying? You got a little big. You're fat.
a man's job. And here's the
And
problem.
so they have to marry these horses.
Yes, that's the right thing to do. That's what they've been doing, which is why half the marriages are failing, and then 70% of second marriages are failing. It's a failure of men, in my book. They want to practice these unrealistic expectations, and I think they've got a sort of shame-based thing going on here. If we don't make women happy, we're
It's not a failure to get divorced by your wife. You know what I'm saying? It's a failure if you just gave up, you know, on women. You just get back right on that horse, get another wife. You know what I'm saying? Hey, he had 7 to 17 wives. Shoot.
Man, that's also tied into this.
Wow, that's really true. I didn't think about that until you said it. That's really true.
It is.
We don't, because I was even during the Michael Knowles debate, that's what he said. I said, well, if she gets the wrong group of friends, she can leave. If she does this, and then he's like, oh, we gotta watch the friends, you gotta watch the leadership. So it's like putting all the accountability for a marriage failing on the man.
Absolutely.
When sometimes like a chick just wants to go, she can't do anything.
I go to girls, I usually have a pretty high chance of getting, unless they have a boyfriend, which the chance decrease a little bit. Usually better actually for some reason. How? Because girls cheat. Do they really? How?
Like I'm kind of in a mind space that these women are kind of more temporary. Like it's okay. You know what I'm saying? We're just gonna do our time, get our time in. It's not really. I'm seeing this not really the for lifers, the for life type of things.
How often? How often do I think girls cheat? Yeah. Give us a percentage. I think isn't statistically girls cheat more than men? No, I think so. I think it's pretty even.
You know what I'm saying? You just be happy you're temporary because your new thing is, hey, now I'm about to get a new girl. You know what I'm saying? Everything I didn't like about you, I didn't like the way your little pinky toe was. It had that callus on it. I was looking at, I was fixated on that callus on your pinky toe. Now I'm gonna get a girl with pretty feet.
Guys don't have the opportunity that women have. Women, anything else. Oh, I mean, that's the case right here. That is true. For the most part, I'll fuck anything. Anything. Most girls have like 6 shots. Every shot is lower and lower. If it's a 10, okay, take a shot, I'll fucking 9. Another shot, fucking 8. I keep going down. What do you think 9 shots?
I don't need no alcohol for a 10. What? You don't need alcohol until you get to what, like 6? Start at 6.
Me, 26 female, and boyfriend, 29 male, of 3 years, just had our first baby. We're white, baby is black. I have a close black ancestor, but significant other is furious and accusing me of cheating.
Yeah, she probably.
There's more going on there.
There's a lot going on here. As the title says, me and my significant other just had our first baby. We're over the moon when we discovered the pregnancy, and we were both really excited to have a child together. We wanted to get married.
Like, I'm not for the story. I'm not against the story of like where she just really had black genes and she made a black baby. Like, I'm for that story. Like, that's cool. And then but every other story is she cheated.
Next year, and everything was going great. We were happy. We both look very white, pale skin, blue eyes.
That's the story I want to hear. It's like there's 2 white people just made a black baby, and then you do her ancestor. Oh, her great grandfather was black, and then somehow the gene just, you know what I'm saying, the whole black baby. It looks exactly like her grandfather, like one of those things.
And blonde hair. However, my great grandpa was black, and some of his features have popped up here and there.
See, I just said that.
Skin, more quote black looking facial characteristics. My significant other knows this and has seen some of my aunts, uncles, and cousins who have these features. I don't have any myself, and neither does my mom. Our daughter was born 5 days ago, and I guess she just got all of the normal genes in me because she's really dark skinned compared to us with really curly hair. I think she's adorable, but my significant other flipped. He accused me of cheating, that baby couldn't possibly be his. I've never given him a reason to suspect me of infidelity, and I've certainly never cheated. We argued about it. I pointed all of my cousins and other relatives.
Like, they say all this in the story, and at the end of the story, she cheated. So it's like, if she didn't cheat, I'm all for it.
Have these features, and he absolutely refused to listen. Said our daughter looked too black for that to be plausible.
Just get the DNA test. If DNA test checks out, then that's cool. Y'all made a beautiful black baby.
Ooh. He stormed out of the hospital, sent me a text an hour later that we were over, and when I got home from the hospital the next day, he wasn't there, and most of his personal belongings were gone. I tried to reach him, but he didn't answer my calls or texts until 3 days later, when he told me he demanded a paternity test to prove that I was a liar. And I bet it came back correct. And if I refused, I'll never see him again.
I feel like I would get the test just to like shove it in his face.
I'm completely broken down and hurt over this. Our entire relationship, he's been so sweet and rational, and this is completely unlike him.
How is this unrational, ma'am? How is he wanting you to take a paternity test unrational, ma'am? How? Why do women get so upset when men say, they want a paternity test? Or when men say, I want a prenup? They always flip out. Why, ma'am? Why? I don't get it. Don't you want to prove to him that he's wrong, that you did nothing wrong?
I can't say what I want to say. I might get banned. But if I see a baby that's don't look like me, everybody in the room ain't gonna be in that room no more. That's all I can say. Everybody. Leatherman. The whole room, every soul in that room ain't gonna be in that room no more. They gonna be in the upper room.
If he had just calmly asked for a paternity test to begin with, I would have been hurt, but I guess I could have understood the concerns. Our daughter looks nothing like him. But I don't think our relationship can survive this. Even when I agreed to him, I wasn't lying. Should I go through with the test, or just cut my losses here and raise her alone?
I have this thing called chip testing, where like someone will subtly mistreat you to see how you react.
Yeah. And then all that for she didn't get the test to have concrete proof at the end of the story to put the story to rest. Ugh.
And if you react in that moment and you just kind of accept it and tolerate it, they'll therefore treat you in the future the same way. But also, they will be less attracted to you and you as no status. She might show up 45 minutes late. If you're still sat there, then that in and of itself is showing that you'll kind of tolerate anything and that she's...
You're a sin. That just shows her that you're the doormat, my guy.
Well, he is high status than you.
Yeah, at the beginning of one of my relationships that wound up being a multi-year relationship, we were just sort of getting started, and I remember we had plans to meet on a Sunday night, and I had been very amenable up to this point. She canceled, and I said, no problem, canceled, no problem. And I saw what was happening. I'm breaking my own rule. I'm moving plans in order to make space with her. And so we have a thing Sunday night. It's 9 p.m. We're supposed to meet at 10. She calls me and says that, sorry, I can't come. I'm with my family, and I just can't make it. Also, unfortunately, this week, I have this thing on Monday, and it's like Tuesday, and I have work Thursday, Friday night. So the only way that I can see this is
This is a Twitch show. This is a Twitch show. Yeah, we live. Philly's twitch show. A Philly Phil, this is a twitch show.
Yeah, we
The
are.
Philly Phil Twitch show. The Philly Phil Twitch show. A Philly Phil, this is a Twitch show. The Philly Phil.
Think I'm gonna redo them. Would y'all be mad if y'all just hear a totally different version of that?
Earlier that day, I made plans to go out with my friends on Wednesday night. And though it was a challenge for me, I filled out this earlier and they said, oh, that's a bummer, then I don't think I'm going to be able to see you this week. She said, what? What do you mean? Because I have plans on Wednesday. Well, what then we're not going to be able to see each other? And she starts getting upset and nervous. I don't know what to tell you. I just am not free on Wednesday. Okay, let me call you back. And she calls me back in 15 minutes. Okay, I'm going to come over.
Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.
Okay, we got a little half of a BS note. I wouldn't even call it a note. I was chatting, like how we waste that much time. I don't know if we'll get through this video. If we'll get through one video. Alright, latest video from 2 hours ago. Financially celibate. That sounds good. Men are making women furious. Yes, keep your money to yourselves. Women speaking freely will make you rethink your dating options today. Okay. Whatever. A little 20%. She asked about his money on the first date. He blocked her immediately. Okay. And even more church girls are noticing that no miracle will bring them bring the godly men back. Try to get a short one in. We might not finish a video, so I'll just try to pick one with a good intro. Okay, we'll give the take. Financially celibate. It's basically just men. We're not paying for women. We're avoiding dates altogether. She asked me to go on a date. We pay 50-50, or I don't know. Maybe some tips and of how these ninjas are not spending their money, and I might learn something. I don't know. Could be something in there. Might be a gem. Women speaking freely will make you rethink. It's probably just like the outside interview. Question type, and then they're like snitching on themselves. Oh yeah, I went on a date with this one guy. He bought me lobster and shrimp, and then the next, and then I hurry up and rushed him, and went on the next, rushed him off, and get on the next date with the next guy. We got filet mignon, and then the next one, hurry up and ended that date, went on, got some caviar. It's just like a finesse thing. Things like that, the old war stories that put you off. Women. Next, she asked about his money on the first date and blocked her. Okay. Even church girls are noticing. Oh, to block me, I'm pretty cut and dry. Even more church girls are noticing. Yeah. Where's your God now? Today's pick is brought to you by Lebanon.
The GoTrex GX.
We not gonna finish this.
Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red, and the living black guru. A huge contrast between white women and black women as they speak about the current dating and relationship market and all that. I don't know how huge the actual contrast is. I think all women are very in the same boat overall. Doesn't matter what race or creed they are, as long as they're in the West. I have to say is my God.
You're wondering what it's like to date in 2026. This is it. Not even date, just to talk to men. We're not even close dating. We're just talking to them. This is how we feel.
I don't even want to have sex with them, man. That's how bad it is. We're just talking, and I'm like, I don't even want to put it in.
Oh, so this helps.
You gonna get off my screen crying like a little baby.
Baby, if there's one thing I've learned is this. Be mean to these men. Scare them. put fear in them. That good girl shit did not get you nowhere.
No, but I don't like the mean girls. If you mean me and take it you don't like me, I'm gonna leave you alone.
Make them remember you from you speaking your mind and saying what needs to be said.
Listen, you're about to see that Joker's coming all different shades of colors.
My thing with it is that if we're gonna be fucking, I want you when I want to. Like, you need to be available when I want to. I can't do shit with it.
I mean, that's how I feel. I mean, if I was gonna put in the work, I want to put in the work when I want to put in the work.
That's not available.
These broads have lost it.
I had a guy tell me that he couldn't see a future with me because I get way too much attention online. And you know, although I kind of see where he's coming from, he's still gonna get cheated on just for saying that to me. It's gonna happen. It's in his future, and then he's gonna look back and be like, I could've been with that girl. She was super cool, but I was insecure.
Let's see what kind of attention the Joker is getting.
You wanna know what's great about being a woman? You could potentially have 3 different camel toes. One right here, one right here.
I thought that she was saying that she was still going to cheat on him. I was like, oh, he told me that, but I'm still going to cheat on him. That's the way I took it.
Right here. Why?
What? Why does that even come up in conversation?
Every time a guy has a good vibe with it, he feels like he gotta be like he gotta like fuck her or gotta get into it with her. Like, why can't you just?
That's the goal. That's the only reason we're talking to you. It's the only reason we're getting a vibe. He was trying to get into your pants. That's why. We're not trying to be your friend. We don't want to buy you, you know what I'm saying, dinner dates. We're not doing brunch. We're not here to buy you brunch and you know what I'm saying, change your tires and your oils. We're trying to clap us some skins and get in the pants.
Just be friends and be chill. Like, not every bitch you get around is meant to be in a relationship. Gonna be hearing a whole lot of nigga, big, the bug.
Like who does that? The burr.
For 12 hours and he unhappy me. Know your worth, King. I ain't shit. I ain't shit.
You ain't shit. You said it, not me.
Y'all, I'm sad about this, but I'm not gonna rant to my homegirls because I'm not gonna stop talking to him.
Lie to men right from the beginning. It's really hard to like circle back and like switch things up. Be consistent, okay? First thing I do when I get a man is just start lying.
We're the older generation. What in the hell did y'all teach these girls?
No.
Single mothers. The single mother epidemic.
Say the hardest thing, the most annoying thing is going for my dumb.
Okay, so we're being lied to, so there goes some trust issues. Can't believe nothing she says, and then I don't know, is the word gaslight you into why you don't have oh man. The word threw me off.
Go for anything, Mr. Kitty likes to on his piece of skills. I gotta start brainstorming, like master planning, writing shit down about me. Cause that shit, it was easy peasy lemon squeezy with the last.
Right, yeah. You can behave as miserable, as ratchet, or as horrible as you want with the Charones of the world. They don't care. When you get with a good man of means, he cares about your behavior. He will correct it.
And shit down, baby. You got street sweeping bristles on your eyelids. How you gonna see it?
I want to thank today's video sponsor, Answer They're married.
Don't act obvious.
It's funny, I think I'll be able to laugh sometimes. We look very similar.
Questions like, why am I so mad every day? I haven't had sex since last year. I've been switching root cobweb. Might be all over shit. I haven't been touched.
And you already see the difference between the white and the black in the speech.
If I have one more guy, through Instagram, through whatever, try to strike up conversations, try to like, you know, make plans, go on a date, and I immediately come back with like,
Like who? Why are you so conscious about your forehead, bro? What's up?
girlfriend don't give a wife. And if they come back with one more time,
Baby, if you grew some bangs, maybe that might help out your struggles.
I got a big ass forehead too. I know it.
Because I want a man, sometimes I don't, but most days I don't want a man. Most days I want to wake up, I don't want a man in my bed. I don't want a man near me, I don't want a man about me. So it's just like, I think I just don't want a man.
Does that mean you openly like other women?
I love that way.
Men are the opposite. They do want a woman. They do want to wake up to a woman. They do want the presence of a woman. They do want to feel and touch and smell. So it's the opposite for men.
Just move on, like they move on, like anything that they found like the best thing ever.
Because men don't hate women.
I was a fucking nightmare. I'm glad I made you miserable. You deserve it.
I haven't even talking shit about men. And somebody like,
You just see like one is just crazy. The white ladies are just batshit crazy, and then the black ladies are just miserable to deal with. It's just like they're both miserable in different ways.
who hurt you? Clearly a man. Don't like shut up talking to me.
Who's aggressive? Wait.
The Philly Phil Twitch Show. The Philly Phil Twitch Show. The Philly Phil Twitch Show. I'm Philly Phil. This is a Twitch show.
I don't know, this is kind of an L show. I'm going to have to tighten it up Tuesday. It was a loose show today. Forgot how to show. I forgot how to pod. Notes was, she was 39 years old, and that's it. That's all I wrote down. It counts as taking a note. Hopefully it was a good rant, because it took all my time. It's Catch You Tuesday. Hopefully it was good rants. Oh, we still had 30 seconds, chat. We could have watched a little more video. Hold up.
The loud stereotype, but through social media, that's the majority of black women that are on social media. The loud, angry types.
All the anger and aggression. Daniel.
I that you normally wouldn't go for. You're like, oh, he's like really nice. He has nice coffees and whatever. He's still probably gonna do over or like be a fucking dumbass. So you may as well go for a hot dumbass.
Oh, so this is y'all's logic. Might as well just go for a hot dumbass.
And I
No, that's totally their logic. Hot dumbass, because everybody's a dumbass anyways. Might as well get the hottest one.
I got about 7 days of me being all cute and sweet and kind of nice. By day 8, you gonna see I'm from the east side. You know what I'm saying?
Generally, what happens to birth according to women?
I don't know. I can't comment on that. Women, they said things.
Tighten it up Tuesday.